Mother's hands. Just when it happened, I do not know. Maybe 50 years ago, maybe 100. It really doesn't matter. The story was old when I was a girl, and that's quite some time ago now. I tell it again because you will love it too. A sweet young mother, having laid her baby girl to sleep in her cradle, went down the street to visit a neighbor. She had often left her baby before, just for a few minutes, and there had been no trouble. So she had no doubt that all would be well now. Arriving at the neighbor's house, she began to chat about this and that, but was suddenly interrupted by a sound that always sent a chill through her: the city fire alarm. "Don't worry," said the neighbor. "Most likely it's only a grass fire. There are lots of them at this time of year." But the alarm sounded again and again. "It must be serious," said the mother. "Oh, don't bother," said the neighbor. "I'm sure the fire isn't anywhere near here." "But listen," said the mother. "I can hear the fire engine, and it is coming this way. And look, see the people running. They are running down the street. They are running toward my house." Without another word, she dashed into the street and ran with the gathering crowd. Then she saw it. Her own house was on fire. Smoke and flames were pouring through the roof. "My baby!" she cried frantically. "My baby!" The crowd was thick around the house, but like one gone mad, she pushed and tore her way through. "My baby, my little Margie!" A fireman seized her. "You can't go," he cried. "You will be burned to death." Let me go," she cried, breaking free and dashing into the flaming house. She knew just where to go. Running through the smoke and flames, she seized her precious baby, then turned to make her way out. But overcome by the smoke, she swayed and fell and would have burned to death with her baby had not the fireman seized her and carried her out. What a cheer went up as they appeared! But alas, though the baby was saved unharmed, the poor mother was badly hurt. Kind friends put her in an ambulance and hurried her off to the hospital. There it was found that her hands, the brave, dear hands that had lifted her baby from the blazing crib, were terribly burned. All the beauty of which she had been so proud was gone. They were left marred and crippled. Months later, the brave mother was released from her hospital. She and her baby were together again in a new home. Weeks became months and months became years. The baby toddled, walked, ran. She was no longer a baby. She was a little girl. She was beginning to notice things. One day, when Marjorie was 8 years old, her mother was washing dishes in the kitchen sink. Suddenly, Marjorie saw something that she had always seen but never noticed before. "Mother," she exclaimed, "what ugly hands you have." "Yes, dear," said Mother quietly, though hurt almost beyond words. "They are ugly, aren't they?" "But why do you have ugly hands when other people have pretty hands?" said Marjorie, not knowing how every word was like a dagger in Mother's heart. Tears filled Mother's eyes. "Oh, what have I done wrong?" asked Marjorie. Then Mother took Marjorie's hand and led her to the Davenport. "There is something I must tell you, dear," she said. Then she told her story as Marjorie had never understood it before. She told of the fire, of the people who tried to hold her back, of the wild dash into the burning house, how she lifted the baby from the flaming crib, how she fell, how she was rescued, and how badly she had been burned. "My hands were beautiful till then," she said. Marjorie clasped the crooked hands in hers, tears streaming down her cheeks. "Mother dear," she cried, "they are the most beautiful hands in all the world."